I'm Soledad O'Brien. Welcome to Matter of Fact. There is an epidemic happening right now in America that no one's talking about. Native American women and girls are vanishing. According to the FBI, last year there were 633 open missing persons cases for Native women. And Native women are 10 times more likely to be murdered than non-Native Americans, 4 times more likely to be raped. Those statistics have sparked community outrage, but very little law enforcement action. At least that's what the families of victims tell us. Here's Matter of Fact's Leonie Lacani with some of their stories.
The Black Hills Powwow in Rapid City, South Dakota. A time to celebrate the culture and tradition of the Lakota people. Also a time to bring awareness to a silent but deadly epidemic.
I've been having a lot of friends that have been gone missing and never found.
For decades, Indigenous women and girls have been disappearing, including Larissa Lonehill.
That was one of the recent ones before she went missing.
More than 2 years have passed since Lisa Lonehill last saw her daughter.
You know, I was just so mad and I was just writing down my feelings. Can you imagine your own daughter being missing? Try to imagine how painful that is. I pray for strength to go on, but it's so hard without my girl.
It's impossible to know how many Native women are missing or murdered, because some cases go unreported, others aren't properly documented, and there isn't a specific government database tracking the cases.
I used to come out here and sit all the time, and there would always be an eagle.
2 hours away on the Rosebud Reservation, Elizabeth Rubido's daughter, Racinda, went missing 20 years ago.
She wanted to be in the army and fly.
The 11-year-old's body was found in the trees.
What I was told, she only had underwear on. It makes me mad. To know that she was out here, I don't know how long, but...
Rubido says law enforcement didn't help her search for her daughter.
I think about this all the time. If they would have took me serious, would there have been a chance of me holding her once again?
Racinda's murder remains unsolved.
That's one thing we really want is justice for her.
You guys know of any place that you guys are at today that you might need a drone?
When we first met Matthew Lonebear in January 2018, he was orchestrating a search for his sister Olivia. She'd been missing since October of 2017. The 32-year-old mother of 5 vanished from the Fort Berthold Indian Reservation in Newtown, North Dakota. She was last seen driving a pickup truck. Lonebear says authorities were slow in launching their search.
You look at all these people that want to step in with their boats that got sonar on them, and they didn't allow them to.
Despite his pleas, Lonebear says it took months to have a boat search a nearby lake. By that time, the seasons had changed.
If they would have said yes to every agency that wanted to search the water and they worked with the family, we could have got that water searched 6 times already. But they don't want to for some reason, and now we're sitting with a frozen lake and wondering, look at all this effort we're throwing in to try to find this truck. What if it's sitting under the water the whole time? Tribal PD will have to answer for that.
9 months after she disappeared, volunteers using sonar searched the same lake law enforcement searched. They found the truck with Olivia's body inside.
We want to make a protocol that will help other families, and so that way they don't got to jump through all the hoops that we had to do. Get rid of some of these excuses that law enforcement agencies and other agencies will, have. We're trying to eliminate those, so that way if someone goes missing on a reservation, that it happens right away. The law enforcement's all cohesive, working together. State resources are available to come in reservations right away, not 9 months down the road, right away.
Back on the Pine Ridge Indian Reservation in South Dakota, Lisa Lonehill is still waiting for her daughter Larissa to come home. And so is Larissa's 3-year-old daughter.
When she sees her mom's picture, she says, "Oh, Mommy, I miss you too much." Is she going to be gone forever? The detectives say she's not with us no more. Maybe they gave up on her, but I didn't. and I refuse to believe that she's dead. She'll never be forgotten, and I won't give up hope.
For Matter of Fact, this is Leonie Lacani.